Not everybody's getting paid.
Let's get back to the television.
You got
Now,
two.
you're being a homer.
Come on.
No, he said it.
Don't start me.
No,
He's
not
a bad man.
anymore.
Go Tigers.
SoundOff is ready. Are you?
The circus is underway.
As
at
always.
Caesar Sportsbook Horseshoe Lake Charles. That would be SoundOff. We're here. Three wise guys ready to rock and roll. It's going to be a great
Yes.
show. Going to be a fun show because we got Cowgirls and Cowboys basketball to get into. Some historic stuff.
Man.
And I want to get back on Will Wade.
Let's do that.
Because I didn't make a couple of statements in last week when we talked about the Will Wade pathway to back to LSU.
It's become a
on,
topic.
that's on the table. We're going to get back on LSU baseball a little bit. And second round with Justin Hill. Cowboys
Yes.
baseball coach is going to
Always
return
good to have coach.
and talk about McNeese baseball. All right, let's get going with some more basketball and kind of balance it between the Cowboys and the Cowgirls. The big development as we're doing our show, their Monday night game against Rio Grande, possibly, and I would hope without Javon Garcia.
Yeah.
The leg issue, the injury, we'll know
Get
more
him
later in
well.
the week.
Get
He
him
needs
well.
to rest because
Get
he
him
is
well.
he is such a key cog to that team.
No question.
He's the floor general. Call him the
He
floor
is,
general.
and Bill Armstrong
He's
really
the
likes
floor
him on the
general.
floor in key moments. Here's the thing that I know you and I have talked about, watching him up close.
Yes.
He's 6'2", he's a strong fella, but he's not built like Keon Thompson
No.
from Stephen F. Austin,
No,
who
no.
looks like a fullback.
Remember we talked about that?
Exactly. Garcia
We talked
goes
about
a
that, man.
solid probably 185 to 190.
Yeah.
When he goes inside, he loves contact,
We talked
but he
about
ends
that,
up
Rick.
on the floor a lot.
Yeah.
He needs rest
We talked about that.
because they're going to need him for the tournament.
Well, yeah.
The tournament is everything.
Yeah.
I keep trying to tell you, those last three games don't
But he said it
matter.
doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. I'd
Yeah.
like to see him have won
Yeah.
the regular season
Yes,
championship.
you would. I don't think anything good comes out of losing. But
No.
you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah. So the tournament is everything, which is March 9th, or
Yes.
8th, 9th, 10th, something like that at Townsley Law. So these games coming up to run out the string, UNO and Nichols.
You know, Rick, I'm sitting here.
Play to win, but don't
with
get
you
anybody
and
hurt.
Scooter, and it happened maybe 3-4 years ago, but when have we had the sole topic of men and women's basketball about McNeese?
Well, let's put it
Never.
this way.
Never that they have been this good together. This
Yes.
is historic.
This has
Yes.
got to be the best combined year ever,
Ever.
Of both
for the
teams.
Cowboys and the Cowgirls.
I agree.
I mean, I've been here a long time.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything.
Me
It
either.
was
I
either
do.
one or the other. It
Coming
was one or the
close
other.
to this.
But not both of them.
No. Both of them. Cowboys are what? 23 and 5.
Yeah.
The Cowgirls are 26 and something. They've lost 4 games.
That's crazy.
Cowgirls have won 17 straight. They're setting records
is
on
crazy, man.
consecutive Southland Conference wins. The Cowboys, okay, they're going to be the number 2 seed. They
Yeah.
don't win the regular season title, odds are, but still, this is a team that's powering through the tournament to get back to the NCAA. Which
And
is a
you
big
know
deal.
what? Is there a common denominator?
Between-
Both teams, the Cowboys, 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and the Cowgirls this year, or 3 years ago
Yeah.
for the Cowboys, you bring in Will Wade.
Yeah.
The Cowgirls, they bring in Ayla Gazzardo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A winner. A
it-
proven winner.
It was an
proven winner.
immediate turnaround for both of them.
Unbelievable.
Immediate.
Unbelievable. And that's why.
And, we can talk about wins and losses, but they captured the imagination of Lake Charles, the city. The Cowboys first,
Yeah.
and now this
Yeah,
year
yeah,
the Cowgirls are right there.
And the attendance at the Cowgirls game has steadily,
Yes.
they're not blowing
Well,
the
they're
doors
fun to
off,
watch.
but they're
People
increasing.
love to see a winner, Rick.
But
And you know what?
The attendance will get there. I can tell you, they are talked about, and that's what you want.
Yeah, yeah.
They are talked
Yeah.
about.
No
In
doubt.
fact,
No doubt.
I get this. They're playing for the same side,
Yeah.
uniform, what have you. The Cowboys creeping up on the Cowboys, because the Cowboys kind of took away from football.
Yeah.
With football struggle.
The buzz.
The basketball Cowboys
Yeah.
kind of took away from football a little
Oh,
bit.
what are you saying? The Cowgirls are taking their limelight?
But the Cowgirls, they're creeping up on it.
Well,
They're
they're not.
What do you think?
They're not Kim Mulkey now. I think you don't. They're not Kim Mulkey now. Come on. Kim Mulkey, that's the show. I've been to a lot of women's basketball games at LSU. Kim Mulkey is a show.
Yeah.
Well,
Kim Mulkey is a show. I'm just going to tell you, it's a show.
Yeah.
Well, whose record is better in conference?
Well, for Scooter. Yeah, okay, Scooter.
And I
You know what
know
I'm saying?
it's
Scooter,
two
you know what
different
I'm saying.
conferences.
Yeah,
I get
you
that.
know what I'm saying,
But the
Scooter.
Cowgirls
I agree with you, yeah.
are doing what Kim Mulkey and LSU are doing in the SEC.
Yeah.
They are doing in the South.
agree. I
They're
totally
really
agree.
more dominating in the South.
agree.
than-
What I find interesting,
Did
and
you
I've
say,
caught.
well, you brought it. This is a good time to throw this
Yeah.
out there. Did you have the LSU women set up NCAA? How many 70-something rebounds?
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
one game.
Yeah.
and what was it? A program record win
It was.
over Missouri, the
Yeah.
largest win
Yeah, but it was
in
an
conference.
NCAA record. I think.
That's-
That was
70-something.
That's kind of an
rebounds.
indictment on Missouri basketball.
That was- yeah,
but
Rick.
anyway,
But somebody missed a lot of shots.
yeah, kidding. Hey, what
Yeah,
I
LSU
find
had to miss
interesting
some.
is
Okay.
the commonalities between Gazzardo and Armstrong.
Yeah,
they're
very.
so defensive
Defense,
oriented,
Rick,
and
we
their
talked about
teams
that.
are just, especially J. Pierre for the Cowgirls. She's just 5'4", 90 pounds, and she carries this team.
Tasmanian devil.
I mean, she is
She's a
just
little
so
She's
quick.
everywhere.
I mean, it's
And Rick,
amazing.
you know
Amazing.
what?
Defensively, they're amazing.
When you
Both
look
teams.
at that and coaches know how to coach that type of athleticism, you've got people, it's a different team from when it's
Lynn Kennedy and those teams.
I don't even want to bring it up.
I
It's
constantly
like
bring it
night
up.
and
I'm
day,
not
Rick.
afraid to bring it up.
It's night and day.
It is night and day, and it's unbelievable, the light switch. Oh,
Yes.
my gosh. The lights are on, by the way. I like that segue.
They are.
The lights are on at Seafood Palace.
Yes,
They're
they
on
are.
6 days a week, lunch and dinner. You can get the best seafood, the best fried catfish, shrimp, oysters, crab platter in the world. Award-winning, and of course, I keep telling you, the pots are
We love
boiling at
Dave.
Seafood Palace. Owner David
We
Papadilla
love
has
him.
the crawfish ready to go. It's crawfish season always. at
Always.
Seafood Palace.
When disaster strikes, you don't have time to wonder who to call. At Reclaim Restoration, we're your trusted partner, 24/7, 365. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, we rebuild, renew, and revitalize your property and your peace of mind. Locally trusted, nationally certified, and voted Acadiana's Choice 2024. Call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
Don't just like somebody on the app. Like them in real life. She likes you. Say hello. Hello. Legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time.
Life changes fast. That's why at Bank FMBD, we keep banking simple, with real people to help when you need it, and easy tools you can use anytime. Wherever life takes you, Bank FMBD is there.
What's bugging you?
Is it roaches? They're the first pest you think of for indoor bugs and a health threat. At J&J, we offer weapons to eliminate and prevent infestation of your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
All right, welcome back to Caesar Sportsbook Horseshoe Lake Charles. We're continuing our conversation with McNeese Cowboys head baseball coach Justin Hill. It was earlier in the week. Talked about the roster, the rebuild, some key players and the like. I heard an interesting comment, and tell me if I misheard it, because you throw out these little nuggets about baseball that I find very interesting, and it sticks in my brain. You call baseball uncomfortable. I heard that somewhere. Am I right or wrong? Uncomfortable.
It can be sometimes. I don't necessarily remember that. I don't remember the
context.
The context.
But
of
if
that.
you did,
Well,
Where
if
did
you
that come
did
from?
say it,
you
what
did
would you have
Yeah,
meant
no
by
telling.
it?
I hate to throw a curveball
No,
at
you
you.
got
pun
it.
intended.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I just thought,
That's
what
okay.
Interesting. You know, you've been in the game your whole life. But
Yeah,
it's
there's lots of
uncomfortable.
things getting uncomfortable about baseball. So, you know, just knowing that no matter what, I mean, it doesn't matter, you know, size. You got to get all 27 outs. There's so many great things. And, it's an unnerving game. You know,
Another good way
I
of
think
putting
it was said. What is it? Baseball's a nervous breakdown broken over 9 innings.
There you
That's
go.
really what it
I like
was.
that.
So, but it's great. You know, it'll turn your hair gray though.
Yeah.
So, or turn it loose, one of the
I got
other.
it.
So.
You've done good on that
I
point because
appreciate
you're
that.
still staying strong.
What's been your biggest surprise, positive and negative so far, you think?
Yeah, I mean, negative, I think that's the easy one to kind of start with,
Yeah.
just because, I mean, when you're on the wrong end of the scoreboard a couple of times, we've kind of struggled out getting some starts, and I think that's been a little bit of a struggle. part of it. You would expect it, especially some guys that have been back and been in the fight, but other teams have had a really good game plan and executed on us. But then the positive is the work ethic. And the guys coming back, they're still they're not beat down on it. Like I said, it's really easy to be optimistic. Everybody wake up, on opening day has those Omaha aspirations. But when you get punched in the mouth, that's when you start to figure out some things, what you're really about. Because it's easy to be good when it's going good, but it's harder when you gotta fight it a little bit. But the guys are fighting it.
I take a quote from the great Mike Tyson. He says, "Everybody's got a plan until you get punched in the mouth."
That's right.
But you know what, Coach? When you look at,
I don't remember Mike playing much baseball.
no, it wasn't baseball. Just a quote, Coach. When you look at the things that you've accomplished here at McNeese during your stay here, one of the things that come up is the field. How does that make you feel to know that was under your administration as to how it looks now?
Again, the word grateful comes to mind because baseball, fields are meant to be played on. Again, it's turf, so it's a lot easier for the rainouts and the weather and all the challenges that you have with a very just ever-changing climate and some things. So there's been a lot of really good things that have happened here, but the fact of giving the guys a place to play, because honestly, one thing I remember is after the storm, the number one priority was getting the field back. Because that's why we do it, for those kids that have a chance to play and grow and learn. But because that's our classroom. Because if you don't have that classroom, it's really hard to. What are we doing all this work for?
Justin Hill,
I would
baseball
add
coach.
that it's not meant to be a blue field. But you and I agree to disagree on that, and we will never agree.
No, and that's okay. And look, if at any point that you're ready to make a contribution to be able to get the full time,
there it is.
We will rip it up.
There it
get
is,
all the
Justin.
concrete out.
Write the check out.
You're gonna need a little bit of
check
out.
Take a peek at that wallet. You're a little slim there, buddy.
That's right.
Justin Hill, Cowboys baseball coach, who joined us on SoundOff from Caesars Sportsbook. Prior to the year, if I got my numbers right, 21 newcomers versus 20 returners, or some facsimile thereof. The challenge of we talk about it constantly, Coach. Basketball, football, everybody's rebuilding rosters. This is kind of a rebuild. The challenge of evaluating players, getting the culture fit, vetting the guys, making sure they fit your style. How challenging has that been, or was, for this season?
It's just different than it has been. Doesn't mean it's bad, doesn't mean it's good. It's just different. You're building teams, not programs now. And the programs, what you end up stacking together. But right now, you're just building teams from year to year. You got to get them to buy in. You got to get to make sure see what you're seeing, what you're evaluating. Does it show up during the games? And again, we're figuring those things out over 8 games before we start conference play, before it matters. So we're going to be figuring things out throughout the entire year, and that's just how it works. And again, while the good old days are the good old days, but it's our job to make these the next good old days.
And you can't live in the past.
No, you can't.
Complain about it.
You can't. Those days are gone.
It's college sports.
When it comes to the portal, do you think you spend more time or worry more about who you're going to go out and get, who's available, or keeping the ones you have?
Yeah, it's probably both. It's hard to not say it's both, because when players perform well, other people notice. There's no getting around that, and you could drive yourself crazy. You could be even neurotic over worried about who saw this guy and whatever. Well, there's no secrets anymore. Everybody sees everything. Everything's on video. Everything's, you got all the metrics, you got all those things, people talk. Look, what's our job? Our job is to get the most out of these kids and give them the best opportunity, whatever it is. Man, I hope it's here. I hope it's here. But you can't really fault the kid for working within the system that has been created. And there's no sense complaining about it. Just got to figure it out.
Again, I don't want to throw a curveball at you, but here it comes. NIL, revenue sharing, even at the highest levels of collegiate sports, that $20.5 million, and or McNeese, the believed to be $300,000 in revenue sharing. Again, even at the LSUs of the world, it's not getting to baseball. It's going to stop at football and men's basketball pretty much. I'm talking about the revenue share at NIL. So you can't play, you're not playing in that world, right, Coach? You kind of have to do it on your own?
Well, look, in baseball, there's always been a lot of space available from a scholarship standpoint because there were so many. I mean, how many every years it was at 11.7. Now you can be up to 34, but there was such a gap between that and what you could fully fund anyway. So, I mean, again, I think everybody looks at it a little bit different. Yeah. You know, depending on what school they're at, you know, like what power forward, things like that. You know, are they fully funding it? Are they doing rev share? And so you have to look at it as a lump sum there. And so that's the way that I've kind of looked at it like that. But it's a different game. It's a different game, but it's not all about rev share and things like that, but it is about, you know, finding a way to acquire players and the best way to do it. Yeah. I mean, money doesn't solve all your problems, but it sure doesn't hurt. It sure helps.
You're right about that.
Fix it.
Right about that. All right, last one real fast. Justin Hill, the long-term and short-term goal for you this season and for the program.
Yeah, I mean, right now, I mean, look, our goals are really simple. I mean, the first one, I mean, we talk about it day one. We talk about it every day. We want to win. We want to win at whatever we're doing, whether that be today. The guys doing a good job taking care of themselves after a long weekend, winning tomorrow, trying to be on the right end of the scoreboard, everything we do. The next thing you want to do is you want to become a team. And then because then you have people that are giving up things that they want for whatever the betterment of the team is. And when you do that, then you give yourself an opportunity to become a champion. And that's the goal every single year. And if we can build a habit of winning, a habit of that, a habit of becoming a team and being unselfish and becoming champions, and it's every year you got to do the same thing because
every year.
You know last year's wins don't win this year's championship. So you got to do it, wash, rinse, repeat every year. And
it's tough.
You can't really think about legacy. You can't really think about those kind of things. You got to do it every year.
Okay, Coach, we appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Good luck going forward. That's Justin Hill, McNeese Cowboys. Round 3 of this show is coming up next. Stay right there.
There's regular cold. And then there's the mountains are blue cold. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
What's bugging you? Is it roaches? They're the first pest you think of for indoor bugs and a health threat. At J&J, we offer weapons to eliminate and prevent infestation of your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
Reclaim Restoration is your trusted partner serving Southwest Louisiana from Lake Charles to Lafayette. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
Don't just like somebody on the app. Like them in real life. She likes you. Say hello. Hello. Legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time.
Life changes fast. That's why at Bank FMBD, we keep banking simple, with real people to help when you need it, and easy tools you can use anytime. Wherever life takes you, Bank FMBD is there.
Bank FNB is local. We've been telling you about it. They got branches and offices all across Southwest Louisiana, Lake Charles, Moss Plus, Sulphur, and DeRidder, of course. And if you want to bank local, you want to shake somebody's hand and know who you're dealing with, it's Bank FNBD right here. And they're a proud partner of SoundOff. Hey, before we get back into LSU baseball and the like, two things. I want to get on the Will Wade story again. We talked about it in all detail. Number one are the chess pieces that are in place. All right, because Wade Roos, quick repeat. Wade Roos, Lee Mallett, now president of the Board of Supervisors, chairman of the Board of Supervisors. And I firmly believe McNeese AD Heath Schroyer is eventually going to end up in Baton Rouge as an associate AD. The pieces are in place for the pathway to clear for Will Wade. You said when we talked about this last week, you thought it was 80-20. Wade is going to be LSU basketball coach next season. I want to state for the record, I'm not going that high. I think it's 50-50, but some things have to fall into place. And I'll say this, I don't think we touched on it a lot. I think AD, Verge Osbury, will play a role in this. I'm not totally convinced Verge is all bought in on Will Wade. Am I right or wrong?
Let me just say this. I think it was the Scott Woodard effect.
Scott Woodard didn't want Will Wade a year ago.
He was not going to have it.
Yes.
And
don't
you're
think
saying
it was so
Osbury
much
just
Verge.
kind of marched behind
Yeah, I mean, Verge
Woodard
was
and said,
you know,
okay, that's
that
what you
was
want.
that was Scott Woodard all the
Okay.
way.
All right. So that's another piece that might be in place. I think
Or
it's
out of place.
Out of place.
Or
I think it's
moved to the
50-50.
side.
Are you with me or even lower
What?
than that of Will Wade? Because believe me, people are talking about it around the region.
This has the potential to split LSU apart more.
Wait. What do you mean when you say that now?
The fans have always wanted Will Wade back.
Oh, okay.
He
okay.
won.
Okay.
That's all they
Yes.
care about.
You're exactly right. Yes.
Most of the hierarchy at LSU never did. Now there's a new hierarchy come in. New president, the new governor. Governor has a big
Board of
say in all
Supervisors.
this.
Board of Supervisors.
This bears watching. It really does.
And if you're wondering, and I've heard this, okay, well, why are you making such a big deal? It's, one guy, one coach. Will Wade instantly turned around an abysmal program at McNeese. And now North Carolina State, where he is now, was not in that bad a shape. But the Red Reckoning hit a little bit of the AC, but not to the force that Will Wade thought maybe. Will Wade will go to LSU, and because of he is a savant when it comes to basketball, he will bring in a roster, and they will win instantly. Will they win the SEC? I didn't say that, but they will win.
That'd be a tough call.
Of course it would. But they will win much more than Matt McMahon. I guarantee it.
He left not of his own accord.
That is correct.
LSU
Exactly right.
Right after winning.
Yeah.
Correct.
And that was so strange because
How many NCAA tournaments he got LSU into? 3, 4? Now, he didn't coach in 2 of them, but he got them there.
I mean, I'm off the deal. There's been so much turmoil at LSU already this year that they may not want to fire.
I'm not buying into that. I
don't think that's a hindrance now. Now, does Will Wade have any qualms about leaving NC State after 1 year?
That's why I'm 50-50.
Yeah.
But you know what?
That's why I'm 50-50.
My guess is he doesn't. If he
thing is-
really
That's
was,
why I'm
and everything I have heard is from the day he got run out of LSU, he has, and why I don't know, he has wanted to come back. That doesn't make sense. I guess
he wants it.
It's guys in the day and age in which we live in right now. These things happen. The three of us said here, did we not think that Brian Kelly was going to make it through the year? Think about what we're saying now.
I thought he would.
This is LSU football.
I know.
We cut his neck off because it was time for him to go.
Oh, man, that's
It
harsh.
was time for him to go. It was
All
time.
right. So, according to you two guys, a lot of this is happening in behind doors and a little bit of the cloak and dagger,
I
the
think
people, the muckety
know
mucks.
what's going to result in what's happening. People can see it coming.
I'm still 50-50 on the Will Wade thing. I am. All right, we're going to leave it there. Coming up, a sound-off deep dive in the Winter Olympics from Milan Cortina. That's coming up next.
The Horseshoe Lake Charles experience begins with elite gaming in the region's newest and most exciting venue, featuring all your favorite table games and slots. Caesars Sportsbook at Horseshoe is the legend in sports betting, and speaking of legendary, Gordon Ramsay's Steak is above all others, where celebrity chef Ramsay brings his fury of flavor to Southwest Louisiana. Great food and live music at Brews Brothers, and of course impeccable hotel accommodations. Plus, earn big with your Caesars Reward Card. That's Horseshoe Lake Charles.
There's regular cold. And then there's the mountains are blue cold. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
What's bugging you? Is it roaches? They're the first pest you think of for indoor bugs and a health threat. At J&J, we offer weapons to eliminate and prevent infestation of your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
Performance MVP is Lake Charles' newest full-line music store. Performance carries top brands of guitars, drums, keyboards, pro audio, and all of the accessories. We install professional sound systems in sports arenas, churches, homes, and outdoor living spaces. Performance MVP has 22 years of experience in broadcast video productions, including college and high school sports, television shows, commercials, and live streaming events. Come see our one-stop shop at Performance MVP Music Video Production.
SoundOff Horseshoe Lake Charles. That's
Yes.
where we are, and Horseshoe Lake Charles is hosting that Jackpot Frenzy drawing this coming Saturday, February 28th, between 5 and 8:30. Every 30 minutes, they're going to draw
Gotta be
2
here.
lucky winners for $1,000 in free slot play. You got to have that. You got to have a Caesars reward card to be entered into their system to be a lucky winner. All right.
Get that card.
Thank you. That's it. At 9 o'clock on Saturday, they're going to draw two lucky winners
Yes.
for $2,000
Wow.
in free slot play. You got to
Can't
be
beat
here to
that.
win,
You
but
gotta
you
be
got to
here
have
for
that Caesars reward card.
Totally.
All right, let's get on.
All right.
The Winter Olympics, we love them.
Oh,
And you
my
know
goodness.
why I think everybody really, at this table anyway, and especially me in particular, love the Winter Olympics?
Yeah.
Because they're doing things that we know we can't do. Nobody can do this stuff,
No,
and
yeah,
it's
you're right.
interesting.
I could
It's fun and
curl.
interesting. Okay, well,
curl.
I stand corrected.
Did we
You can
push
Even
push
the
though
rock?
I can't stand up on ice,
That
I
you
can
couldn't.
curl.
Did we bring up something last week that I forgot to say? Was the Scooter said that how is it to compete for something 4 years, and if you make a mistake,
Wow.
it's like, what?
Yeah, and I
It's
get
like,
that.
what?
Yeah.
But you know,
You
it's
got 4
different.
years.
You were talking about there was more pressure.
More pressure
Yeah.
than
I
anything.
disagree to a little bit. It's all personal pressure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have fans hollering you need to be fired or put
You're
on
right.
the bench.
And you also
right.
don't have
Where
teammates.
even
in many
college,
cases.
yeah. In the college. I want to bring this up. I like the Winter Olympics much more than the Summer Olympics.
You said that.
Yeah.
What?
And
Scooter, what?
I'm partial to them myself.
Scooter, no.
And I have
Scooter,
some.
You know, and part of it is, I mean, 90% of these events, I have no idea what they're doing.
Or the rules.
And I could care
Or how
less.
they judge it.
Scooter,
I could
come
care
on
less.
now.
Because it's the execution
Oh,
and the
my
performance.
goodness.
There
Scooter,
are.
you
and
gotta
you
be
can
kidding
kind
me,
of
man.
tell when they screw up.
I'll tell you what.
Oh,
Look,
man.
Kevin, I wanted to name.
That's
I'm
crazy.
serious when I say this. My firstborn, okay, Alberto, okay,
Come on.
after the famous Italian skier
Yeah.
Alberto.
What?
I
Come
didn't.
on, Rick.
The wife shot me down. My point
Come
is,
on.
people who ski know how difficult downhill slalom
Yeah.
and alpine is. They know.
Yeah.
I know how
Yeah.
difficult it is.
Yeah.
But that's about it. And hey,
Yeah.
the men's hockey. And did not the women won the gold? Women's Hockey USA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Men, it was,
Yeah.
it was, they won both gold
It's-
in hockey. It's amazing. Amazing.
I'm torn. I'm with the Summer Olympics.
Well,
I'm
you're a
torn.
former track
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. Summer, I gotta have
That
summer. That's
mean
excitement.
got Canada in both of them.
Yes.
Yes.
That's right.
Is
Yeah.
Canada going to invade the USA now? What?
No, don't say that.
I think our president might have something to say. Well, if they come over the border, he's
Don't
going to go
say
over
that.
that border.
Yeah, don't
Anyway,
say that.
look, the storylines in this Winter Games.
Yes.
Starting with Lindsey Vonn and the tragic crash. But
I
then
know.
in figure skating, the quad god.
Yeah.
Falling twice
Fall.
and the heartbreak. And then the girl from California, what is it, Elisa Liu,
Yeah.
coming
Yeah.
back from retirement and
Yeah.
winning the gold.
Winning it. Can you
Because
believe
she
that?
just said, hey, I just want to go out there
I
and
just wanna
perform.
go out there
I don't
and
care if I
compete.
win
That's
or
it.
lose. It's
That's
just
it.
amazing. And of course,
It
the
is.
men's hockey and women's hockey.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm with you.
USA.
The
hey.
Winter Games,
Oh, I love them.
I'm Summer.
I
all
love
the
the
way.
Winter Games.
Summer.
I wish I could have
Summer.
watched more than I did.
Gotta have
it was
summer.
a great game. We'll save you basketball and boxing
Yes.
in the summer games. No
Yes.
doubt about that. All right.
No doubt.
We're going to end it there. Guidry,
All
Hobbs,
right.
and Sarah.
In
We'll
the
see you next
NBA.
time right here at Sound Off on CBS Lake Charles. Not everybody's getting paid. Let's
I
get
love
back
this,
to the
man.
television.
You got
Now,
two.
you're being a homer.
Come on.
No.